Hello guys, how are we doing? And welcome to another video. Now, I'm going to try something new with this video, and I'm going to do it in one take, no editing, just talking to the camera. Thought it might be a bit more creative, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that is the plan. So I apologise if there's lots of ums and buts and stutters, but this is just going to be done in one take with no cuts. So, today I thought I would do a video on accountability, because it's been something that I have been thinking about a lot more recently, and I have put something in place to enable myself to be more accountable. So I'm holding myself accountable. Let me put you down. So I am specifically holding myself accountable for daily tasks. Now, this video isn't specifically about big long-term goals or achieving a long-term task or goal that you want, although it can help if you're, undertaking small daily tasks and things like that. But this is more for the daily tasks, things that you like to think you do every day, but perhaps you forget some days, or you come up with excuses like you're too tired or you've got work or whatever. And I'm just going to show you it. So, it's very simple. It is a list. Okay, it is a list. And I've spoken a bit about lists in the past, in previous videos, but it is a list. And I have put this on a chalkboard. You can obviously use a whiteboard. You can buy these on like Amazon for next to nothing, £5–10. This one was really cheap. And this is what I've labelled daily do's. That's what I've labelled it, but you can be creative as you wish. And on here at the moment, the great thing about this method is you can change things when you have made a habit out of something. I have put things down on here, activities, tasks, that I want to do every single day without fail. At the moment, these are based on improving my lifestyle, my health, my happiness. And again, you can obviously change these, and you can choose what goals and tasks you want to achieve each day according to your lifestyle and yeah, what you would like. So, on my to-do list, first one is vitamins. There isn't a particular order to these, by the way, but first is vitamins. I have started taking vitamins, and I'll show you the vitamins in a minute, but I've got a whole selection of vitamins behind the camera. So I take those every morning with a glass of water. Stretching. This has become more apparent since lockdown. I've not been able to go to the gym as much, and therefore I have been focusing more on functional movements and things that will help me with my martial arts and stuff like that. And also, it makes me feel good, both mentally and physically, so I've put down there to stretch. Reading. Now, I've not put anything next to reading, i.e. I've not said I'm going to read 10 pages, 5 pages, a chapter, etc. Because, one, it depends on the book I'm reading. So at the moment, I am reading a book all on personal finance, and so it's sort of one of those books that's like quite choppy, so I can choose different parts depending on what I want to focus on for that day. So just engaging in a book and reading something is important. 2 glasses of water. This might seem like a silly one, but I've got, when I'm at work, it's quite busy. I'm a teacher, so I'm here, there and everywhere, and I end up finding myself drinking lots of tea and coffee, not actually hydrating properly, and so by putting this down, it means that I'm holding myself accountable to at least drink 2 glasses of water. And then meditate. Now, I did a video recently, in fact it was my last video, where I spoke about meditation, and I do meditation every night before bed as a way to help me sleep. It helps me settle down so that I'm not going to bed with like loads of thoughts rushing through my head. And I've put that on there again for a mindfulness. So all of those daily do's, the things that I am, trying to keep myself accountable for, you'll notice that they're all about my physical and mental health and generally my overall well-being. Because at the moment, that is something that I'm really trying to double down on and focus on. Not because I haven't previously been focusing on those. I've always kept myself fairly fit and healthy. I've always had good mechanisms if I'm stressed or whatever. But these are things that I really want to sort of improve and double down on. So, yeah. Now, this method, it's not just about writing things down, because I've gone and made lists and stuff all the time, and inevitably I end up forgetting to do them, or I stop doing them, or I get out of the routine. Now, I put this, to lift you up, on my microwave, which is just here next to my fridge. And the reason I put it there specifically is because I walk past this position in the kitchen multiple times a day. So, my bedroom is that door there. Okay, that open door there. So I always walk through here and into the kitchen to make myself a coffee or a tea. And the Daily Do's is right next to it, as you can see. So I am basically always walking in front of and past the blackboard. When I come in from work, I see it. So if I notice, oh, I forgot to take my vitamins this morning, I can take them straight after work. If I know that I've not had any water or I've only had one glass, I'll be like, oh, I need to take another. Reading, all of those things, it's right in my eyesight. I'm there all the time. And I don't know about you, but when I have a list and I've not ticked things off, it bugs me. So I make sure that I tick them all before the end of the day, and then I'm done, and I've held myself accountable. Like I say, 1, because I've got the list in the first place, 2, because I have to tick it when I've done it, and 3, it's somewhere that I see all the time. It's not hidden, it's not like a notepad that's just like in a desk or in the bedside table and you can forget about it. It's in my eye line and I can see it. So it's really important, and I have found this has been holding myself accountable. I've done all of those things. The entire time it's been there, I've done them. So there we go. Right, vitamins, and I said I was going to do them. So I have got a selection of vitamins. Excuse the state, or there we go. Boom. All right, my vitamins. So I have a selection, okay, and I will roughly talk you through. Ultimately, this selection of vitamins is just a bit of an experiment. I'm trying it out. I did a bit of research into it, and I thought I'll give them a go. So I've got a general multivitamin gummy. These I picked up from Aldi. I think it's Aldi, or is it Lidl? One of them. I picked these up. It's these ones are blackcurrant and strawberry flavoured. They're a really nice triple gummy, multivitamins, really, really good to take. I've then got Omega 369. This is good for like lubricating your blood, and it's, you know, just healthy oils. I've then got some Electrolyte Plus, so this helps with hydration and things like that. Especially if you're, you know, when the sun comes out and you're getting really hot, doing lots of, you know, you're sweating a lot, doing exercise. I've got these thermos. These are meant to be like a fat burner. The reality is I don't think they probably work that well as a fat burner, but they've got like green tea extract and stuff like that in vitamin B6, B12. So they've got a whole load of things in there that are good for you anyway. I have then got some glucosamine. These are meant to be good for your joints, so I thought, you know, that's always good. Years of jitsu, I've got quite crunchy hips, so that's always good. And then I decided to top up on some vitamin D3. You tend to get lots of vitamin D from the sun, and with lockdown and stuff, I thought having a little vitamin D3 tablet it can't hurt. And I take one of these, one of each a day. I take 2 of the thermos, but yeah, so I take those each day. So there we go, one take. I don't think there's really anything else to talk about. My stretching really varies. Sometimes I just do some static stretching. Sometimes I might do a bit of yoga. My reading at the moment, I will show you the book I'm reading, okay? At the moment, I am reading a book called Money, A User's Guide, all right? It's this little funky book in the shape of like a credit card. This is... Normally, I like reading books, even like the self-help style books. I like reading them from like sort of front page to back, because there's, you know, you never know when you're going to need the information that's in the book. Whereas with this one, I have found it's actually really useful to hit certain parts of it. So, you know, let me turn to this. So, should I pay off my 2012 student loan early? So it's got lots of little chapters on money management, saving money, credit cards, all sorts of different things. It's all in there. And yeah, so that's the book I'm reading at the moment. But I have read a whole variety. There's a whole load of books there. I've got How to Have a Great Life. That was a gift from someone. I've got Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I've got The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Bleep. So all good books. And again, these are ones I've read so far. I've got some more under there that I read. And like I say, this whole accountability side of things, I look at that. I've not read today. You will see. I have not read. So after I film this video, I'm going to sit down, put some music on, read a bit of my book, have a coffee. And that's that. Yeah. Right. This is the end of the video. One take. I hope you guys sort of were engaged throughout. I just thought I'd give it a go. We're on 9.5 minutes, so we're hitting the timer pretty good. Let me know how you enjoyed it, whether you'd rather me cut and slice and do all that good stuff, or whether this sort of one consistent video is more enjoyable. Let me know. It is now half term, so I will have a little bit more time available to me, and we'll try and record and do some more videos and bits and bobs. So hopefully I'll be able to be a bit more consistent with the content I am putting out. That won't hit the to-do list. And the last tip, something I remembered from earlier, make sure that you don't overload your daily to-dos, because if you look at something and it's like this endless list, that will not encourage you to do something. So make sure that they are manageable. And I think it's like a month. If you do something consistently for a month, it then becomes a good habit. So it might get to a point that those things just become a habit, and then I can cross one off and I can change it for something else. What, I don't know. Maybe running twice a week or something, I don't know. But you can obviously make sure that you know, if it becomes a habit and you don't need to tick it off in order to do it, you can change you can change your to-dos. But yeah. Right, I don't have anything else to talk about. That was what the video was about. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Go and follow me on socials. I will link them down below, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Bye-bye.